You've been wondering what's going on in Artistry Sarasota or 34240? Stick around. I'm going to tell you how the market is shifting now and what is going on in general in the real estate industry. So let's start with a market update for Artistry. And if you're in this neighborhood, you've probably been watching all the new listings that are going on the market. Now, let me tell you why. So Coulter has decided that all of the lots that they have left, they're going to actually build them out with different models that fit on there, and they're going to sell them as is, and they're not going to do any more custom homes. So you're noticing that across the street from the original models, there's a few homes that are going up, and they're going to do that for the rest of what lots they have left. Now for Cardell, which is the other builder in Artistry, they still have about 6 lots left, and they're still doing custom homes. So if you want to get into Artistry Sarasota and you still want to build, you'll need to do it quickly because these homes will sell fast once they're on the market. All of the model homes have been built out, and you notice that the fences came down. And they all have sold except for one. There's still one on the market, and you can see right here on this listing of active listings, there's 3 different models that are available that are built, and they're selling them. And you can see the prices are coming down because Coulter is wanting to finish out this project. So when they do that, they get to the end of the project, they lower prices. So just so you're aware of what's going on. Now, if you look at the rest of them that are existing sales in the neighborhood, we have one at 964 Bernini Place. That's an open house I've been sitting each weekend with my colleague, Kathy Berry. And we will continue to do open houses until that one is sold. It's 1125, and it's a great value. It's a Monet one. 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2,500 square feet, and it has an amazing pool, spa, and lanai. So come see it if you haven't seen it yet. And then we have 8904 Bernini at 1.3 million. There's 9004 Artisan Way at 1.5 million, and Mandarin Court and Artisan Way are the larger models that are in Artistry, and they're each for sale for 1.7 and 1.9, as you can see on the screen, the details. So pending properties in Artistry. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention. I have people ask me all the time, why are people moving from Artistry? You can see that there's a lot for sale. Well, 3 of these are models that haven't been sold yet. The rest of these have different reasons. I've run into, so the one on 9064 Bernini, that one, they're moving away. They're moving to be closer to their grandkids in Arizona. So the one at 9004 Artisan Way, that was an investment property for someone. So they bought it to actually resell it. So I've seen that also back on Cedron. There was one listed back there, one on Mandarin. Those were investment properties. People tend to buy homes in new home development because they can get the lower price at first, and then they can sell it for a profit. And some people have done that as an investment. I've also had a few people sell because they are going into a retirement home or they need to downsize. So just so you're aware, since I've had that question a few times, I wanted to answer that question for any of you that are interested. Pending properties, there was 2 this go around. Currently, right now, as we sit, there are 2 2-stories. They were listed at 1.325 and 1.395, and that is price per square foot $378 and $382. And then we have sold statistics. So this is the only thing that has closed in our neighborhood in the past 30 days. So this on Cedron Court, it closed at $282 per square feet. So I like to show what it's selling price per square foot Typically, it's in the 300s in our neighborhood. This one sold just under that. So here's all the closings, just so you can see the activity in Artistry and what has happened in the last 6 months. You can see in October, there was only one closing. So the market has slowed, and I'll show you that when I show you the general market. So 34240, there's 184 actives currently, and this area is so neighborhood specific. It's incredible because you can see the max price in this area was 4.8 million, and the lowest price was 335,000. So what a difference. And so that is very neighborhood driven. So if there's a neighborhood that you're interested in hearing all the stats for, reach out to me and I can pull the stats for that particular neighborhood. There's 43 pending, and you can see that's a big difference between what's active and what's pending. And we like to see that more even because it gives a balanced market. With those numbers the way that they are, that means there's more inventory on the market than that's going under contract. And that means that sales prices are going to come down just a bit. It's going to be a correction. And buyers have more power in negotiating. There's sold were 249 and overall is 476, but I want you to take note in the right-hand bottom corner of the listing versus sale price ratio. So minimum, there was one listing that sold at 0.84% of the sale price. So that's kind of low. And then there was one that actually sold over the sale price, so 113%. But on average, the houses are selling at 98% and 99%. So they're just selling just under the list price. So don't get scared with the news that's saying that everything's crashing. So state of the market in general, inventory is continuing to grow, like I mentioned. You can see from the month supply down here, 28.6% in single family homes, and it's risen also in condos, 42%. There's been a noticeable slowdown in the market, as you could see with the closings for September in Artistry. And medium sale prices have decreased across various property types. So that's actually just doing that little bit of a price correction still. Properties remain on the market longer before going under contract. I want to talk about that. So 48 days, you can see that's up from before, and 57 days for condos. Condos always have taken a little bit longer than single family homes. So just be aware. And some of that could be attributed to the impact from Debbie's flooding, and also the election, which is done after today, thank goodness. So that creates uncertainty in the market, and then people tend to wait. What we're seeing as far as flooding and how that's affecting the market, we have people who their houses were flooded or damaged by a hurricane to where it's not livable right now, and they're actually buying out east in Lakewood Ranch and deciding to move in, at least even temporarily, and while their houses are being fixed, because they want to be nearby so they can make sure the house is being fixed correctly. So I want to show you this because it's very interesting. This is a forecast for total home sales. People are telling me that we're never going to sell a house again, but that's just not the case. People move for all kinds of reasons in all different types of markets. And you can see here from this scale, the forecast from Fannie Mae, MBA, and the National Association of Realtors. They're predicting a 5.4% on average of an increase in total home sales for 2025. So just so you're aware, what's happening in general. And I also want to show you this. So these are the home price forecast for 2025. A lot of people keep saying the prices are going to go down, they're going to drop, I'm going to wait. Don't wait, because you can see here all of these very prestigious sources have said that the prices are going to go up. So Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, CoreLogic, Fannie Mae, Morgan Stanley, National Association of Realtors, and even Freddie Mac, who predicts a 0.5% increase, is saying it's going to increase. So no matter who you look at, but on average, they're saying 2.6% increase in the value or appreciation in the value of the homes for 2025. But Goldman Sachs and Wells Fargo are predicting even more higher than that. So we'll have to see, but just so you know, the sky is not falling. If you need more information about Sarasota or Manatee County real estate, please reach out to me. Here's my contact information. Follow me on YouTube and Instagram, and I'm happy to help you. Thanks for sticking around.